Welcome to Smart Living Software Training, Nexus GSM Programming. Here is what we'll cover in this session. The Nexus GSM dialer is a bus-connected GSM module which can be used as a primary or backup communicator and can report in contact ID, voice dialing, or SMS. It also allows SMS commands to control the panel, works with any SIM provider, is programmable via software and keypad, and can be programmed for custom SMS messaging via PC. When installing the GSM module, please note that up to 900 mA is required. You may need an auxiliary power supply on a larger system. The GSM module can be installed in any suitable location. The included antenna has a 3 metre extension and should be placed for best reception range. The GSM module is wired up to the Smart Living panel via the 4-core iBus connection using a shielded data cable. Insert an activated SIM without a pin lock, and a prepaid SIM card is not recommended. Place the panel into service mode and then power up the system. Allow up to 2 minutes for the GSM to connect to the provider's network. You can then use the onboard LED feedback to determine faults and signal quality. The Nexus GSM is enrolled to the system automatically when the panel is in service mode. On board there are 4 status LEDs. LED 1 is a panel communication LED. This blinks to indicate communication with the panel. This should be blinking if connected and enrolled to the panel. Off means there is no communication. LED 2 will blink to indicate a GSM tamper fault or iBus communication fault. This LED is off under normal conditions. LED 3 indicates an ongoing fault. If this is lit, press button P2 to display the fault. LED 1 will indicate no credit on the card. LED 2 indicates a SIM fault, such as PIN or signal, and LED 3 indicates a GSM module fault. LED 4 indicates GSM signal and communication status. A fast blinking LED means the GSM module is searching for a signal. A slow flash means it's connected to a signal. Press button P1 for signal strength on the LEDs. 1 LED equals a weak signal, 2 a good signal, and 3 an excellent signal. To configure the GSM module, first open a solution and then connect to the panel. Select the Nexus tree option and then select the upload option. Select all and upload from the system. To check the GSM signal connection, click the main menu Check Control Panel and then select the Peripheral Details tab. Select Sounders Isolators Nexus, check the Nexus module, and then click the Update button. Observe the carrier connection, GSM signal, and any faults present. To set the GSM as a primary dialer channel, select a telephone number, set the channel to Nexus, and then configure the additional details. This will force the number to use the GSM channel as primary. Select the option Toggle on alternate channel if a PSTN is connected to be used as a backup. To select the GSM as a backup channel, select a telephone number and set the channel to PSTN. Configure the additional details, and this will force the dialer to use the PSTN as the primary channel. Select Toggle on alternate channel to use the GSM as a backup to PSTN. The PSTN line monitor must be disabled if PSTN is not being used for dialing. To do this, select the telephone tree and then select Telephone Parameters. Deselect the telephone line fault alert. Test the dialer by triggering an alarm or an event. The keypad will display a symbol indicating the method of communication. To send automated SMS alerts to program numbers, first configure the number to receive an SMS alert. Select a telephone number. For SMS and voice, use phone numbers 3 through 10. Enter the number's description followed by the telephone number. Set the type to not used. This will stop voice and contact ID calls to this number. Select the option to receive SMS. Set the channel to Nexus. Then select which partition events will send SMS to this number. Next, we need to configure each event that will send an SMS message. Select an event to configure, such as a zone alarm event. Ensure the number is selected for the activation and/or restoral of the event. Select the Nexus tab and then select Enable SMS and Automatic SMS options. This will generate an automatic SMS message. Repeat this for each event to send via SMS. Messages are generated by the event type and zone name automatically. All numbers with the Enable SMS option that are selected for the event will receive the SMS alert. To send a custom SMS message for events, simply program the numbers as normal and then create some custom messages by selecting Nexus from the tree, select the Text for SMS Message tab, and then enter a custom SMS message in one of the slots. There are 50 custom SMS slots for messages. Each message can be 80 characters long. Next, configure each event that will send the custom SMS message. Select an event to configure, such as Zone Alarm event. Ensure the number is selected for the activation and/or restore of the event. Select the Nexus tab, enable the SMS option and deselect Automatic SMS. Select the SMS message you wish to use. It is possible to send an SMS message when an input is triggered regardless of the zone type or arming status of the panel. This can be useful to monitor other systems or sensors that do not need to trigger an alarm. First, configure a custom SMS message for the event. Then locate the real-time zone event. Select one of the inputs, configure the numbers, and then select the Nexus tab and enable the SMS option and select the message to send. Test by triggering the event or alarm, and the keypad will display a symbol indicating an SMS message is being sent. It should take about 10 seconds to receive the SMS on the phone. It is possible to create custom SMS commands to allow users to operate the system via SMS message. The system allows up to 200 authorized numbers, 24 custom actions, with PIN protection, simple custom SMS commands, and acknowledgement of the received command via SMS. It is possible to trigger any arming scenario to arm and disarm any partition, or operate any output. To configure, first select Nexus from the tree. Select the SMS Commands tab, then double-click an action line to edit. Enter the SMS text to receive from the phone. This is not case sensitive. Select the shortcut plus the parameter to trigger, such as a scenario or an output. Optionally, a second shortcut action can also be triggered at the same time. The command can be confirmed by sending a reply SMS back to the phone, ringing the phone, or triggering a buzzer on the GSM module. Create all the required commands, remembering some can be combined to save messaging, such as disarming and operating a roller door. Each action must be confirmed against a caller ID list of allowed numbers and actions. Select the Caller ID Commands tab. There are 200 caller ID slots. Each slot allows one number to trigger one action. If a number requires access to multiple actions, a separate caller ID slot is needed for each action. Enter a description for the command. Next, enter the telephone number that the SMS will be sent from. Enter a user code that will be required to trigger the command. This can be a code dedicated for SMS commands or the user's own code. Select the action that has been configured that the user will trigger. If multiple commands are to be accepted from a single number, create one caller ID per command and continue for all required users. The refuse call option is used to block a user from dialing the panel for remote control. This does not apply to SMS. Be sure to upload all changes to the panel. Select the upload option and then choose to upload all to ensure that all details are uploaded correctly. When testing, it is recommended to enable a confirmation action when testing, such as reply SMS or buzzer. To test the remote command feature from a user in the caller ID list, send the command as code space command. An example is 0001 space ARM. It should take about 10 seconds for the command to be received by the panel. If confirmation was set, this should feed back after the event is triggered. This completes this training module.